Hello, welcome back to the fellow gent. I'm gonna do a live stream today, so we'll clean this first, but figured I'd do this while people are coming in. If I do get anyone to come in today, we'll find out. So, well, it's been the last couple interesting days here. I guess my Submariner video got a lot of traction, but I made a video about that a while ago now, about a week ago, and we get a lot of traction, a lot of interesting comments. A couple nasty comments too, which is really fun. I like the nasty comments. They're really fun and interesting. So definitely, who doesn't love the nasties, right? All right. Put the tobacco in here. Let's get it lit up here. So lately, if you noticed on my Instagram, I've been trying to do a lot more activity on there as far as answering people and doing what I need to do, and I think that's really working out for me. I really enjoy it much more on there than I do here. I get a lot more feedback at such a faster rate, but I do like making the videos here. I got 2 videos coming out next week, and I can't wait to post those, and I still haven't made the thumbnails for them, so when I do, I'll put them on there, and I'll give you a hint. One of them is about ladies, and another one is about an unboxing that I did. So got something in the mail, so I figured I'd do an unboxing for it. Why not? And of course, the wind is brutal today, so we'll see how good these matches are. I don't know. I doubt it, but we'll find out real quick. Wind is brutal today. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, right away. That's what I was expecting, but hey, what can you do? I may not be able to light this. It's so strong. Jesus. Well, I need to do my Zippo and figure that out, but yeah, the wind's blowing so strong today, I may not be able to light this. That's okay. But anyway, I hope all you guys are doing well. And like I said, I've been keeping a track of the videos and doing what I can. I am going to do a series about Goodwill. I did a first one the other day about Hawaiian shirts and what to look for. I have several sport coats from Goodwill that I really do enjoy. And, well, come on now. Nope. I guess I'll just give up for today. Yeah, I gave up for today. All right, so Goodwill has a wonderful options. I mentioned this in a previous live stream, and I did a video about Hawaiian shirts. So I definitely want to recommend that if you guys are looking for something just to have, and y'all need something right away and you want to try something, this is one thing that I will say about Goodwill. So if you go in looking, and like for example, you never worn a sport jacket before, you don't know what you're doing, you don't know like, well, what should I buy? You know, sport jackets, a nice one is usually about $300 and up. So if you don't know if you like it and you're not sure about it, then why not just go to Goodwill and buy a sport jacket? And then you can test it. You know, you can put it on, see if it fits in the shoulders, see if it fits your body, and then take it over, wear it around the house, see if you like it. If you like it, then what you can do is take it to a tailor, have them tailor it to your body, and then wear it. And then you know if you like sport jackets or not. And that goes to many different things. I usually do that first before I do anything else. I'll buy something used to see if I actually do like it. And then if I want to buy another one, then I will go buy full price for it because I do like it. So that's generally what I do. It's totally worth it, by the way. I'd strongly suggest what I just said. It's an easy thing to do. And whoever liked that, thank you. I appreciate it. So I do have friends right now that are doing live, and I was hoping to hop on, but I didn't get the chance to. But yeah, but I'll be able to talk to them later, hopefully, and see what they're going to do. And I made a review of their magazine because they have a magazine here locally here in San Antonio, and they're going to get me a magazine. So I'd love to do a review about it and talk about it inside of my channel here. So hello, whoever visited or joined. Don't see a message yet, so we'll find out if you're going to respond or not. But I think the wind's dying down, so let's give it a shot here. Go with the old college try. And of course, as soon as I get started, the wind starts blowing again. Come on, man. Hello there. Nice to see you. So I've really been thinking lately, because I just mentioned before about going to Goodwill and getting a sport jacket to see if you like it. As an example, like if you're trying to find something you want, you have no idea if you've ever worn it before, you don't know if you like it or not. So definitely go and see, buy something really relatively inexpensive and see if you like it. Which is why I mentioned in the last video the same thing. Is like, if you are going to, for example, watches, for example, you have watches from all different kinds. I'd say go buy a Seiko. Go buy a Seiko. If you like the Seiko, then go on from there. If you don't like the Seiko, then you can always sell it. So that's basically what I'm getting at here, is don't spend a lot of money up front if you don't know if you're going to like it or not. It's not worth it. It's really not worth it. Now when you can buy used, and then later on, like you said, if you buy another one or you want to do something and upgrade it, you can do that. It's not going to break your heart. And today I'm wearing a Omega Speedmaster here. This has been in my watch box for a while. So speaking of that, let's get into that. So the first Omega Speedmaster that I bought, I had to sell it for personal reasons. The woman I was dating at the time didn't make good decisions, and she didn't have money. So being that I was her boyfriend, and I thought it'd be a smart thing to do, which was really stupid, but I sold my first Omega Speedmaster, and I needed to pay off stuff because she didn't have the money to pay for it. So that was a bad decision. And then I never got that watch back. I actually offered the guy to pay him more than it's worth, and he never responded to me, so to get it back. So that one's forever gone, and that's why when I had the choice, I bought an Omega Speedmaster again, because I thought, man, I really miss that watch. It was my first really watch, and that goes along with the first date Just ever had. Same thing happened. Something else happened with her, and then she was irresponsible. So, and then I had to go bail her out, and shouldn't have bailed her out, but hey, that's okay. You got to live and learn, right? That led to a lot of other things, like getting this watch, getting my Rolex 114270 that I really, really miss a lot. And then I ended up fixing that by buying the two-tone Rolex that I really like. And yeah, so, oh, of course. And I will say this, so the Swatch group, so the swatches, I saw one the other day when we were in Houston. So my wife had to do something at the consulate in Houston. So what I did is I used to work for the Art of Shaving. I think I mentioned this before. Of course, the wind's blowing. Okay, I give up hope. It was dying down, and I'm just going to give up hope on it. All right, so we went to Houston, right? And then the Galleria Mall, they have a Swatch boutique. And I thought, wow, this would be awesome. I figured there wouldn't be anything in there. And I was right. There wasn't anything for sale. But what they did have, and I forgot to get a picture because I'm a moron because I was rushing. I wanted to get a picture of the box itself and just talk about each of the watches, but I forgot to do that. So if I end up going back to Houston this year, I'll definitely do that. I'll stop by and talk about it, because man, some of those are really cool. I think they're really unique. I think they're interesting. And once again, it goes back to this. Maybe you don't know if you like an Omega Speedmaster or not, but you could go and you can buy one of those watches and see if you like it. And then what you could do after that is, if you don't like it, I guarantee you it'll sell. Guarantee you it'll sell. Like that. I mean, that Swatch will be gone the same day that you buy it. I guarantee it. Yeah. But yeah, thank you for coming to the live stream. You got any questions for me or anything? Want to chat about anything? Let me know. Because definitely open for ideas here. Oh, of course, the wind blew it out. Okay, I think it's the third time now. I'm just going to give up hope on it. I definitely got to get some lighter fluid. I forgot to get some and then put it, because I have a Zippo side, or a Zippo pipe lighter, the insert for it, but I forgot to get the fuel for it. So that's definitely my fault for not paying attention. And let's see. All right, hold on a second there. All right. Yeah, so in the future, I already talked to one of my friends, so this is the future of this channel. I talked to one of my friends, really good friend of mine, and he has agreed to come on and do a interview with me about joining the military in the United States and about potentially, I haven't given him the questions yet, but I've talked to him and he said, give me the questions before, then that way I can at least give it some thought. So I said, yeah, sure, I can do that. At least give it to you beforehand. That way you can think about what you want to answer, what you don't want to answer, or whatever. So he's pretty forthcoming, so I highly doubt he's going to tell me no, but as far as the question wise, but at least give him something to think about. But I don't know, we may do it in English and then do another one in Spanish. I'm not sure, but I know we'll at least do one interview in English. And then before he does that interview, I'd like to take him on here and put him in the saddle here with me, get him in here and come to the live stream that you guys are familiar with him. And then what I want to do is get him in the interview and we do the interview together. I'm going to do a video about this right here. I have this Rode microphone thing. I could get none of my stuff to work. And you see here I have an audio and then headset here so we can record his audio. And yeah, exactly. I want to do an interview series. I have lots of friends. They're in many different areas of life, many different occupations, many different things. So I definitely want to do that if I can and see if I can get them on here. And that way you guys can figure out if you're trying to figure out what career or what you're trying to do with your life, maybe give you an idea, answer some questions from you guys. So that's something I'm looking at doing. You know, when I get to 500 subscribers, what I really like to do is maybe once a month or maybe once every 2 weeks, put on there like a poll or something, put on there where you guys comment, and the most upvoted comment, there's the stuff that I'll answer for a live stream. That's definitely something that I want to look at. Okay, here, I'm going to try it again one more time, and I'm giving up. Come on, come on. Nope. Hopeless cause. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that. It took me a while to get to 100 subs. I mean, and I don't mind, you know, that's fine. I enjoyed the journey. I mean, I've got like 100 and, I don't know, 20 videos or something. And I really enjoyed this journey. I mean, I started doing YouTube because I really do enjoy interacting with you guys in the comments. Like I said, I got a nasty comment the other day, and that was really fun. I love nasty comments. Some of them are really fun to read, and they're just funny, you know. Some are just like, people are ridiculous, and they're real fun to read. Some of them don't make sense. I usually try to go through the comments, and you know, the bots or whatever, they'll put weird stuff in there. I usually take that out because I'm just like, no, that's stupid. I'm not doing that. So definitely. But yeah, the interview series, I want to start trying to get to where I can do that. My friend is not stationed here right now. He's stationed in another city. So whenever he comes back, which I think is in July when his orders expire, and he'll be back here, and then we'll be back in the saddle. So he does come here on occasion, but I have to get him to get over here, and he's definitely on his time. He's on his time. Or I had to tell him beforehand. Hopefully he doesn't sleep, because that's one of his favorite activities. He's sleeping. So yeah. But anyway, so definitely gonna get him involved. And then I do have another friend, the Zachary team. So I'm gonna ask Gabriel about that. I can't stay, but I have some of your recommendations, and they all have been great. I bought a couple of those Swedish ties, the razor and the white dress shirts. Thank you. Yeah, absolutely. Totally worth it. Yeah, no problem. I'm happy my reviews have helped you. That's exactly why I made this channel, because I originally started working at Art of Shaving, and what I did was I had a friend of mine. He talked to me about stuff, and then we went back and forth, and that's where I learned a lot of this stuff. And yeah, and I took it with me, and then I just kind of blossomed in my own craziness there, and then took it seriously and went off into my own little area. So that's exactly what I did, and I'm happy. Yeah, the Swedish ties, man. That guy, he makes beautiful ties. He really does. The Dreaming of Monday ties, absolutely just beautiful. I mean, the way they drape, you could put multiple different dimples into it depending on where you put your fingers, and I know that's what she said. But you know, inside the tie, you could, you know, I made one the other day. Look at my Instagram. On my Instagram, the tie knot that I made the other day was just awesome, and the dimple that I got inside of it was amazing. And I know this sounds really petty and maybe trivial to some of you, but it just looks awesome. And I really do like the way they lay. And then another guy that's reached out to me on Instagram, Pasiago, it's not coming to my head right now, but he makes bespoke ties, little ties, and other people notice it. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Absolutely. Pasiago, it's not coming to my head. he takes he's an Italian tie maker, and he makes bespoke ties as long as other ties as well that you can ask for. Like he'll sew your initials into the tie and everything. And he's talked to me about making stuff for some ties that I want made from him. And I may do some on his channel from him, because he's reached out to me a couple times about, hey, is there any fabrics that you like or anything? You wanna have a tie made for you? And I'm like, yeah, man, that'd be cool. So there's one on there that's cigar pattern, and man, that looks just awesome. So definitely, I've thought about that one and strongly considered it. So yeah, I'm happy you got compliments with it, because I don't know how to explain this to people, but there is a huge difference, and I mean a ginormous difference. If you go and you look at a tie, right, like just a regular tie, it doesn't do anything. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It doesn't do anything for me. And then if you go to someone like what he has made, it's a craftsmanship. I don't know how to explain it to you. It's just craftsmanship. When you touch it, when you feel it, when you tie it, it's just totally different. And the best part about it, it has no inner lining. And and you guys know this, if you're tying ties constantly, which is what I used to do when I used to wear a tie every day, is if you have a tie with inner lining, the first thing that's going to start fraying is that inner lining. It's going to be destroyed. Eventually it'll start peeling, and then a lot of the times, the real nasty ones, they have like styrofoam in the middle that are holding it straight, and it's just nasty and cheap, and you don't want that. I just, oh man, I just love the way that they drape. And it's folded on itself. So a folded tie basically means it's folded on itself. And then they press it. So it has no inner lining. It's a subtle details quality. Absolutely. When you hold it in your hand, you can feel it, I know there's a saying in English, like, I know what it is. Like, as soon as your eye sees it, as soon as you touch it, you know exactly what it is. And oh, here we go. I'm getting more messages. Okay. You know exactly what it is as soon as you touch it or you see it with your eyes. Come on, man. All right. Sorry, one of my friends is messaging me on Instagram. I told him I'm going live, and he doesn't listen. He's probably doing this to mess with me, because we used to do this in high school. We would be taking exams, and if you knew that, we would blow each other's phones up and then get the phone like go on vibration like that, and it would piss them off. While they're taking the exam, we would do that stuff to each other. But anyway, he's probably doing that now because I told him this. So I totally, definitely, I'm pretty sure, knowing him. So. But yeah, those ties are just awesome, man. I would strongly suggest. And then the R. Hanauer, the bow ties, man, I have worn that for one event. I really want to wear my tuxedo again. There's a restaurant here in town. There's two places. The St. Anthony Hotel, which is downtown. It's an Art Deco style, 1920s, 1930s. That is a beautiful place. On Tuesday nights, they have live jazz music. The valet is free. So if you go and you park, you can park at the valet for free. Obviously, if I'm going to park for free, I'm going to tip the valet. I'm not an asshole. Some people, it just drives me crazy. And I talked about this on my Instagram. The thing that pisses me off the most is people that treat people in the service industry like garbage. I used to work in the service industry, and some people, they're just rude, man. They're just so fucking rude to service, and that people can't do anything, because they want to keep their job. They're trying to pay for whatever they're trying to live, and they can't tell you anything back. Like I just really despise people like that, and I feel like they do it because they have nothing going on in their life, and they just want to be nasty to people because they can be. It doesn't make any sense to me, and I told my dad this the other day, if I'm rude or nasty to somebody, it's because they earned it. I didn't just give it to them, like I'm not just walking around trying to be rude to somebody, but if you earn it, I'll give it to you. But anyway, so the St. Anthony Hotel, that's one of them. The second one is Upscale. So we have a Southtown district here in San Antonio, and it has a lot of Art Deco restaurants inside of it. They've kept the buildings. They haven't destroyed them. And what they've done is they've gone through and they've remodeled a whole bunch of them, and they look really beautiful. It's the subtle details quality. I love the ties and other people notice. Yeah, exactly. It's okay. Yeah, but the upscale Southtown, man, that place is beautiful. You guys look it up on Instagram, and the pictures they take of this place. It doesn't look very large, right? So, and that's what she said. So, but it doesn't look very large inside of it, and I can't wait to go. I want to talk to my wife about going there maybe one day, take some pictures, maybe go there on a special occasion. I know they have different events throughout the year, so maybe we could do one for an event. Get my tuxedo on, get her dress on or whatever, go buy her dress, and then go over there. So that'd be kind of fun to do. And I definitely want to do that. And then I will be doing, so I haven't talked to the guy yet, but when I go back to Mexico, I'm thinking about going to Bical. Bical is where they make, it's not Panama, they're Panama hats. They look like Panama hats, but Bical is grown in Mexico. and it's flexible. It's a flexible plant, and they make hats out of it. It's really cool, and I'm thinking about maybe doing an interview with them, but I got to talk to them first. I don't know. I know as soon as they see me, and this is the thing with Mexico. As soon as they see, look at me. As soon as they see Güero, it's like, oh, the price is going to go up by, a lot. And that's what they do. That's just the way that it is. That about doing, seeing if I could get an interview with them with how they make the plant, or how they make the hats, and how they do things, and that's definitely something that I'm interested in going with that. And then the second one is there's alpargatas, which is like a espadrille kind of shoe, which is like this here in Merida. They have a store there that the Mayan Indians, they make the shoes for this company. They support the Indians and allow them to make, not really allow them, but they make the espadrilles for the alpargatas. And I really wanted to go there and see maybe if I could do an interview with the guy. I think he speaks English. So if he does, we'll do the interview in English if he lets me. And if he doesn't, and it may not be this year, maybe next year, because I want to go and talk to him and see what he has to say and go with that. And then see, then later on start asking for favors of that nature. But yeah, he definitely, from what I've seen, it's really unique what they decided to do. And what they do is they take alpargatas and they put like this, so you can put whatever design you want on the canvas. So you can put, you can print stuff on here, you can do whatever you want. And I think that's really unique and something that would be real interesting to you guys, because it's an artisan maker, and that's the one thing I do like about Mexico, which is different than the United States, is some things are still made by hand, and people take pride in that, and I think that's really cool. The United States, that's getting more rare and rare, it seems like, with things that we have. We have to export or import it from different places, and so people either the knowledge is lost or it just doesn't exist anymore, and we have to get it from other places. So I think that's really unique that still exists in Mexico. That culture still exists. Yeah, so I need to visit San Antonio again. The interviews with the artisans sound great too. It could exactly, yeah. So if you visit San Antonio, let me know. Message me on Instagram, and I'll give you places to go. Maybe we can have dinner or whatever. Let me know. And then I'd like to, but the thing is, I don't know if they speak English, and I don't know how many of my subscribers speak a foreign language. So I don't know. What I could do is try to put closed captions underneath and see if they can automatically translate, or if I'm going to have to do it, which I don't mind doing it. I just we'll have to find out, and like I said, my other friend, he's from Mexico, but he speaks English very fluently, better than most people that graduate high school. Well, he graduated our high school, so that should tell you all you need to know. So he definitely he speaks better English than most high school students. I give you that, and he reads and writes better than them too. But anyway, yeah, so I will go ahead and do a maybe do some closed captioning. But like I said, at the first, I just really want to go and chat with them and see what they're about and everything, and talk to them. And then maybe next year when I go back again, then try to go and do the interview with them, because it's just really unique. Because Mexico is just so much different than the United States as far as what they do. And the best part about is where we go and visit is it's relatively for Mexico, it's relatively safe area. It doesn't necessarily mean you're always safe, but it's relatively safe. I mean, look at me. I don't look like a Mexican at all. Maybe I do in Mexico City. There are Mexicans that do look like me, but they're rare. they're not normal. So, yeah. But so that's something I'm looking at doing. And then I haven't mentioned this on my channel before, but I'm strongly considering going to two places here in San Antonio. There's one of the mixed guayaberas, which is in the Pearl. It's Dos Carolinas. They get guayaberas. I went to Penner's and got my guayabera. You can look at my wedding photos on my Instagram account, and that guayabera that I got was from Penner's, and real helpful. I liked it. It was beautiful, and if I remember correctly, they're made in Panama, so that's really unique. The other ones are made in Merida. If I wanted one from Merida, which is where me and my wife have a house, we have a house in Merida. So if we were to go and get one, I would just buy one from Merida. There's no way I would buy one here and pay the up cost for it. That's ridiculous. There's no way I would do that. But Dos Carolinas here, they make bespoke guayaberas, and I'm really interested in trying that out one day. I think they're about $200, $300. So that's probably what's holding me back. And I just don't need any more clothes right now. Like I don't need any more in my closet. So that's another reason why I haven't gone over there and bought one. And yeah, I don't need one. So, and that's a problem with me, is like I like doing this kind of stuff, but the thing is, I look at my closet and I'm like, do I really need that? Probably not. So that's generally how I do things in my head, is if I need it, then I'll buy it. If I don't need it, then I just don't buy it. And I'll leave. I have a list of stuff that I want, and I just do it by priority, and then I'll buy stuff as that list goes down. That way, I can do unboxings and speaking and all that kind of stuff. The other company that I want to talk about here is Liman's Bespoke, and that is down at the Pearl as well. Hey, I don't know. I never talked to the owner. I never talked to them really at all. So I want to talk to them and see, is it made to measure? Is it actual bespoke? I don't know. So if they ever watch this video, I don't know. I'm just speaking right now off the top of my head because of what I've seen. So definitely I want to reach out to them and see if they could make some jackets for me. And then I'd love to do an unboxing, do like a gallery for it and see. And then I think this year, me and my wife are going to get tickets to go to the Texas Fashion Show here in October. And that should be held at the Tobin Center, so that'll be really fun. And we'll be able to wear my tuxedo again, and her and one of her gowns that she has, or buy her another dress or whatever. That's the thing with women. It kind of sucks, I guess, because, us, we can just buy a tuxedo and wear the tuxedo. And if we want something different, we just go buy a smoking jacket, right? We don't generally care. But women, they got to have like a dress for every, like, I gotta have a dress for like everything, like you can't just wear the same thing again, which is, to me, is crazy, but that's just how they operate, I guess. For us, it's like, we buy a tuxedo, that tuxedo is there, it's ours. You're going to be able to use it many times, which is nice. But anyway, all right, I got to get out of here. So thank you guys for stopping in. Thank you for the comments. Like I said, if you visit San Antonio, let me know and message me on Instagram, and we'll see what we can do. If I can't meet up with you, at least I'll give you some places to go if you want that, because I am a local here. So, yeah. Anyway, y'all have a wonderful day, and thanks for stopping by. And I'll probably do another live stream next weekend, pretty sure of it. So, if that's the case, then yeah, just let me know, man. Just let me know. Just send me a message on Instagram, and we'll do with that. But anyway, y'all have a wonderful day, and I'm out of here. See you guys later.